Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Launch Hour on View Ultimate FM. It's another beautiful Monday morning, beautiful Monday afternoon, rather. We had to just come back to work. I wish the weekend would just continue and not never ever end. I know Arinze is going to yab me now, but that's just my wish. I always love weekends. All right, my name is Mercy Kata, your host for the program, and of course, my co-hosts are here with me.
Weekend just have to end because we need to make our weekends. I remain Alabi Daniel. I love it. How you guys doing?
My name is Siri. Good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to attack Messi, but
Attack me! Attack me!
Today is our off day. So
Off day of attack.
Yes. My name still remains Anna Sovenaishus. It's nice to be here.
Yeah,
Always
always nice to be here. All right, do well to join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM, like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of our programs. You can also follow us on Instagram at official or YouTube at Ultimate FM. Now we have, some gist lined up for you today, and we have one very hot topic to discuss, as in one extremely hot topic to discuss with you guys, and we want you guys to interact with us as well on that topic. So stay tuned. After this short break, we're going to be giving you the gist for this afternoon. Don't go anywhere.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. They enjoy this View Radio.
Leave them for me for View Radio. Like me, I enjoy them for me. Haji Koko, Nagodi.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Welcome back to Launch Hour on View Ultimate FM. Don't forget that you can join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM, and also like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of our programs. Now to the gist of today. I don't know if it's just me or social media has been a bit on the low this past weekend. Like nothing really crazy happened. That kind of thing. I was expecting some kind of big thing to happen, so that when we just took a break from social media. Maybe
that nobody wants to pursue cloud.
Yes, now
everybody's just tired. Okay, so this one is from popular Nigerian singer D'banj colleagues, stating that it is not music that will sustain the luxury lifestyle that you want to. In fact, in the interview, he said that if you check some of the wealthiest artists in America, they do not get their wealth from music. In fact, it's just like 10% of their wealth that was gotten from music. The remaining 90% was gotten from other ventures, other investments and businesses that they own. These that don't have businesses, but then they are still doing very well. So are you trying to say that music does not? So I want us to discuss, because I know we have said something about this when we talked about what's his name, the guy that refused to go back to school.
Shatawale.
Not Shatawale. The night used to, Belashmoda that dropped out of last one and said school, and then we're talking about how music is good, but you could actually fade, as an artist, for you to have other ventures aside music. Now, it's not just even music alone. This one, I want to also direct it to our actors, because actors are the ones that mostly fall for these things. I don't know why. So they feel like, okay, I'm in the moment right now and I'm making so much money. They are calling me for movie roles here and there. Every time I'm always on set. But at the end of the day, you notice that they always die of one illness or the other, especially because they don't have money to pay for their medical bills. And then you wonder, all the sets that you were on every single day, you were always on set. The money that you were paid, what did you use it for? But I think that their eyes are actually becoming open, because recently, some actors are beginning to set up their clothing line, invest in this and that, because this world, you can never predict. Because you are the one that everybody wants to hire today, doesn't mean that tomorrow you are going to be a new face to definitely show up and they will drop you. So Arinze, what do you have to say about this?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Macy and Dami.
Good afternoon.
First of all, I will start the comparison between musicians and actors.
Actors, okay.
First of all, you cannot compare musicians and actors, based on the fact that some actors, I have an actor in my house, a very popular actor at that, but most times for each movie that they feature in, but it is not actually like that. Most of them don't even earn up to 100,000 per movie. That's like this man. Let me not mention his name or the amount that is being paid. I will not do that. But most of them are not paid. Are just paid less than 200k. I said most of them.
But I think it varies, depending on the kind of movie that you are.
That was why I said most of them. Yeah. That was why I said most of them.
Or you should just say some of them.
Some of them. Okay. Now, we always, while growing up with big celebrities, but now that I'm grown and I have someone into the movie industry, I now realize that what we were expecting them to be paid is not actually what most of them or some of them are being paid. That is why you see them at the latter stage of their life, maybe during their old age, they start to beg for alms, go to churches, some churches to beg for money or all those things. Now, about musicians, those people are more, they are paid more. Now, some of the actors, what gives them money is maybe depending on how popular you are, you get endorsement. It's like somebody like what is his name? He'll help me. It used to be Michael.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's made it now. He's now one of the big, or if not the biggest boy in Nollywood of recent now. Now let's talk about the musicians. Musicians get, most of them, whatever they earn is for them. They only pay their manager and maybe their squad. That's all. That's the people they pay, and they get their money. That you have a life. Music has a lifespan.
True.
Because maybe when people are coming up, maybe there was this in early 2011. Started for 2011, we are enjoying P Square. They are just their P Square, the band, Mo Hits, all those Two-Face, yes. But now you see that they are going evoke. Nobody is trying to listen to that. I'm not saying that they are not performing, but
we know now.
Belashmoda, Joe Boy, people
Fireboy,
people are now listening to them.
New faces.
Yeah, new faces. And if you look at Wizkid is gradually declining in the kind of music.
Exactly.
You understand that kind of hit songs anymore.
And I think Olamide even said something of his next album is going to be his last album. So they have to start thinking that I'm fading the
for
whole
the nearest future. So music, like the band, at least get it right.
True, very true.
Build hotels, build many things.
There are a lot of businesses that you can do. In that moment.
They prefer to buy Lamborghini, all these
cars.
Now buy gold
chain,
all those things. You don't need it while you are going old. Imagine if you are 76 years old and you are wearing a gold chain. And you are hungry. You understand?
They will end up selling the gold chain at the end of the day. So it's not.
Although most of them will say that it is an investment, you can say the longer it stays, the longer it increases. Let me stop here and allow that.
All right.
Yes. it's better they venture into business now, because
Exactly.
even
Very
having
important.
a one business does not even
One source of income.
One source
It's not
an
it
income.
anymore
Not it
in this
anymore. In
country.
this country,
No,
you
even
have to
anywhere in
have-
the world,
anywhere
it's
in the
not
world, you
an.
have
It's
to
not
have,
a.
in fact, I would say various, not even
One.
two.
True.
At least you look, there are a lot of things, a lot of business they can venture into. You have the money.
The money
Once you
is
see-
there.
It's just like their lifestyle. The lifestyle, in fact, maybe most of the musicians, like before they even before they
We can
became popular.
We can even
In
look
fact,
at this guy that sang the Zazu.
that-
The guy
in
is
fact,
the
in
guy.
fact, their mentality, because I notice is that thing is in all of them.
Yeah,
all of the
exactly.
musicians.
It's in all of
The
them.
first thing they will to buy expensive cars.
Yeah.
Go to
They'll
go
now
for
front it
trips, like
and tell you that it is
flaunting on
what
social media.
what
Live in one hotel
They can
God
for
knows
for a
when.
1
year.
month or 3
That
months.
money you
or
can even use it to build your own house.
Exactly.
You can
Not even
venture
now.
into
eh,
real estate.
you know the
There are
kind
a lot
of
of things that
you know
you
the
can
kind of
do.
investment 100.
yeah,
Imagine.
true.
So
True.
it's high time they it's a good opinion they
Very nice
venture
advice
into
from the bank.
businesses.
Yes.
Very-
You know
very nice.
something. You know
Very
something
nice
that I just realized. You
I
see
know
the
some
likes.
people still attacking for.
Exactly.
You see the likes of D'banj and Two-Face and all of them. You see that when last did D'banj drop a song? When
And
last?
D'banj is
But
into
you
family
can
now.
never hear.
D'banj is into family. He
Yes.
owns a Kukwa farm.
No, you can never hear
Very
that
big
D'banj
farm.
is broke
No,
or
no.
D'banj
Even of,
is this.
D'banj,
In fact, as a
even
matter of
Two-Face
fact,
sef,
he
you
keeps
can't even
getting
help that.
richer.
Richer, exactly.
He keeps getting richer, and you wonder, but guy, he's not singing
Because he's into
anymore.
business.
How is he
Dropping them.
getting
He's
money?
into business.
They're not dropping songs. Two-Face is not really dropping
Yes,
songs,
it's
but
not.
then he's still.
Both Two-Face and the band are into agricultural business.
And
Both of them.
Two-Face
And they're
has
making it
other
big.
business, his hands into other things
Other
that
things,
you know that will
exactly,
fetch money
Imagine,
for you.
imagine people that are not even celebrities are making investment. People like Obi Kubana.
Yeah,
Company,
true.
They're making investment, building clubs and hotels here
And
and
not
there.
even one, not
Even
one,
one.
not two.
Almost
You know
all
the thing
states
is
in
the
this
thing
country,
is
they
the
have
the
businesses.
reason why many artists, many celebrities don't do these things because they just feel like this money as it's coming so not stop.
It will not
So
That's
they have
the
this
mentality.
You
they
can
have this
wake up one
mentality
morning.
that this money is will continue
fact,
coming, it
You
will
can
continue.
wake up one morning and realize that you are no more trending.
Exactly.
Like another person
It happened.
Ex-
taking over is allowed.
I
You'll
can
be
remember.
surprised.
I don't know if you people will listen to this. I can remember when we are singing Danfo Driver. We are there now.
Where are they?
Exactly.
imagine, we are doing
Exactly. So it's not even about the lifespan of music is not then trust me, businesses, investments, they will last.
Yeah.
So it's not about in the moment. Let's forget about in the moment and let's think about the future.
The future is
basically,
very important.
that's just
It's very
it.
important.
So now there is another gist that is a very funny story. Very funny story. I know you will laugh, Arinze, if you hear this one. I'm comfortable with my abductors. Kidnapped Bethel student says as he allegedly refuses to return home. So a student was kidnapped from Bethel Baptist School. Yeah, and now he has. This school is in Kaduna State, everything, and the people were ready to release him, but the guy said he does not want to go again.
Wow.
That is called 5-star kidnapping.
I see.
So me, I want to understand what exactly happened.
Maybe when he say he Abi.
Is he or she?
Is it he or
Yeah,
she?
he, yeah.
Okay, fine. Maybe when he comes back, and when he eventually comes back, he
This one is
eventually
not
comes
coming
back.
back, so.
He's going to tell us the kind of food they gave him.
As
Maybe
the
I can
kind of
I can
treatment.
make them come and kidnap me too.
The thing is, he was not the only one that was kidnapped. His colleagues were kidnapped as well with him. What I would suggest is these colleagues, would they not be able to give a form of information or
That the
something
location,
that
so
like
that-
the location or something that would just give them an idea of what is happening?
You know,
The kidnap at the end of
Because at the end of
Exactly.
we might even still
Maybe-
find out that this guy is under some kind of spell or
Spell or
something. That's the
something.
reason he doesn't want to leave.
Because
I don't think it's ordinary.
Or maybe,
It's not.
maybe he's not mentally okay. Maybe based on the trauma.
no
that
matter
happened,
how
maybe-
comfortable they
Maybe-
you
How
can't
would you want
compare
to be
that
with
kind
your
of-
abductor?
Imagine if you kidnap me and
treatment to
tie
your-
my hands, tie my legs,
It's true.
gag my mouth,
say you are not going
and blindfold me. I expect me not to go home.
And they have allowed you go now.
go,
You
you
say you
feel
don't
free.
want to
paid the
go.
ransom.
No.
Me, I even thought maybe they did not pay the ransom.
They paid
or
ransom. Other students have gone home, and they
Wow.
were the ones that told them that this boy refused to go. And he has a family. So the thing is a little bit sketchy.
Have they really made the right confirmation to
That's
know if
the
the boy is
thing.
even still alive.
That is what I want
If
to
he-
think. I think thorough investigation should be
From the
made
rest
regarding
of
this,
and
because I've
victims.
never seen an instance where someone was
This is my
kidnapped,
first time
and
of hearing.
you are
especially
being uncomfortable,
As in-
and you enjoy being uncomfortable.
Comfortable.
so
It's not
I
possible.
I think that thorough investigation should be made about this. They should not just leave it as safe. In fact, they could even turn him to a kidnapper, like what
Like
Dami
Dami
said.
said,
So
yeah.
we should not just take chances. All right, Dami, do you have any gist for us this afternoon?
No, not just per se. Is as we are in the month of love, is
Okay.
a question.
Okay.
Arize.
Arize
I
is
know the question
getting
is coming to me first.
it's
It always
You are-
hits me
it's
first.
getting
Don't
ready
call
for
your
the
name.
It always hits
question.
me first. I don't know. Relationship,
And our
this, relationship,
audience.
that.
Because Arize don't like anything about relationship.
I don't
And it's
even
not
know. I don't know. Maybe
I-
explain to us later.
Between husband and wife material, or someone you genuinely love, which one will
Hey.
you go for?
Is it
Wahala.
only? I want to get your question straight. Is it only wife material or between husband and wife material? Is it vice versa?
Vice versa
Or-
between
okay.
our
Ah.
activity too.
And that, yeah,
Wife
now I understand.
material,
I thought
husband
it's only for me.
material. No,
Messi,
no,
you're not
it's not only
escaping
for
this
you.
one.
You are actor now. Wife one you genuinely love. Which one will you go for?
Messi, don't-
No, it's
Messi,
a lie.
answer
They
first.
asked you
I
first.
asked you first.
Thank you. Thank you very
No,
much.
no, sorry,
Answer
let me share
first.
more light on it, because
Okay.
like wife material of the things that become something that is trending now. Any little things, wife
Wife
material,
material,
up
if
and
you can
down,
cook
husband
wife
material,
material.
2 million yards.
Yes, 150 yards, wife materials, husband
Agbada.
materials out there.
Oh
So I'll
my
be like,
God.
today I just kind of, is it the aspect of the wife materials alone, or in the aspect of someone
You
I genuinely
love.
Okay.
Wow.
love?
So
That question is huge.
okay.
You know, material, good material depends on the hands of the tailor. If the
Yeah.
tailor can-
Wahala.
If the tailor can sew well.
Let me not attack you.
Okay, continue.
Alright. Now, to answer your question is very simple. It's cautious, but I'll answer. I
Okay.
know Messi will have a contrary opinion to my own, but I'll still answer my own.
You always know.
All right. Between wife material and someone I genuinely love,
Love.
I think I will go for someone I genuinely love. Yeah.
Why?
My reasons is this. My reasons are this. For someone you love, you can take anything she throws at you. You can endure. You can be patient with her. You can teach her with kind that you want.
Okay.
You understand? You teach her to be the kind of person that you have always wanted her to be. The kind of person you have always wanted to serve your life with. But marrying a wife material, and at the end of the day, because you think she can cook, she can dance, she can dress
Just say
well.
she can dance.
Right now, I have someone that says his wife must be a dancer. So it is an attribute.
Okay,
you understand?
okay.
So
For some people, for a
some
wife,
people, yeah,
wife material.
yeah.
Okay.
You can dance, you can cook, you can dress well, you can go to church, you can arrange the house.
Arrange there, do the house chores,
Yeah,
take
that's
care
what
of
material.
children.
Yeah, exactly. And now what happens genuinely? You understand? That will pose a problem. You are still going to face outside.
Okay.
You understand? So I think personally I'm not imposing it on anybody. You can still leave your comments on our comment sections.
It's very
Share your own
important.
opinion.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I think I'll go for someone I genuinely love, because I'm going to make sure I mold her to become the kind of wife material I want. I'm not going to give her to the wrong tailor.
Okay.
Yes, that's for me.
Well, so I have a completely different
I know. You
opinion
don't have to tell me.
from all.
I'm
I have a completely different opinion. Yes, I'm going to say he has spoken from the angle of a man, so I'm going to speak from the angle of a woman now. I don't believe in the fact that there is anything of, okay, let me not say I don't believe in anything called husband or wife material, but what I would say is, if I don't genuinely love somebody, then I don't think that person is a husband material. Nothing can
The
happen.
person is not.
It's not
Yeah,
husband
you are not
material.
my type.
So it doesn't even matter if you have $10 million, if you take care of me, if you're going to buy me a car, if you're going to be, in fact, it doesn't really matter. As long as I don't genuinely love you, then you are not. You might be husband material to somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
But to me, as long as I don't love you, there's no love.
Love matters.
There's no love. Then
Love
no husband
matters.
material. But then if I love you and then it comes to the other things, that's what we now start saying, this man is 150 yards of
Yeah,
husband
yeah,
material.
yeah.
You get, but then if there's no love and you are good though, it doesn't mean you are a bad person. But I don't just
Or you
love
don't
you.
just love
Then
the
maybe
person.
you'll be husband material for Dami.
Matters a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It goes a long way, because but there are times that love might not even be enough, but at least love till
That's like the beginning
at the
first.
yes, at the first
Exactly.
ball. So to me, I would say, like what Messi say, if you are not if I do not love you, then you are not
You're not.
my husband.
You're not.
At a shawarma
able
market.
to.
I will look for my material elsewhere. It's simple and short.
Yeah.
All right, Arinze, what do you have for us this afternoon?
Okay.
Gang, 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 gang,
The
gang.
Instagram, I like politics to some extent.
Okay.
So Instagram has been on fire since let me not call since when. But our Senate president made a speech. He said, that is our Senate president, Ahmed Lawan. He said that day, after how many years? He said, our dear president, Muhammadu Buhari, that he has been working tirelessly to fix Nigeria.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, the question people are asking is this: after how many years?
I said something of such in the morning.
You are now packing your things gradually to leave us,
Nigeria.
and it is not that you are working tirelessly
To
to
fix
fix
Nigeria.
Nigeria. So I don't understand. Now this Instagram user said this is a joke or what? Okay, is this a joke or what? After how many years? And that has Instagram. Now you have spent 7.5 years now, right? I'm right, to fix Nigeria. And now it has become
The mini half.
the remaining quarter is not even up to half. You have less than a year, because I think the presidential election is coming up by, it's supposed to be around March or April next year, and you are now working tirelessly to fix Nigeria. Let me not say anything. Let me
You know, we have a lot of things to fix. It's now that I want to fix Nigeria. I pray that God will give him the courage and the strength.
I think I even made a mistake. He's not working tirelessly, rather. But
He's in a hurry.
He's in a hurry.
That was
Yes.
the headline
Not
I read.
in-
Like to fix
Forgive me.
He's in
Nigeria.
a hurry.
Yes, he's in a hurry to fix Nigeria.
And he want to make Nigeria a better place for
In a hurry.
Current government is that a lot of times they are not really careful about the speech they make. I remember I saw something that Financial Times is like an American paper, said that they made a publication rather about the current state of the country and everything that is currently happening and how the Buhari-led administration hasn't done much. And then someone replied and said that, okay, the Financial Times was saying that in the 8 years that Buhari has been in power, insecurity has increased and all that, and before Buhari came into power, Boko Haram was terrorizing the country, and since Buhari came, Boko Haram is and I'm wondering, why are you adding fuel to this fire? You and I both know that this thing you are saying is a lie. So how come you, please, where is safe in this country currently?
Imagine
So
what's
why are
happening
you
here in
going
Ogun State.
against Financial Times reports because of what they said? And someone was saying that imagine if Financial Times was in Nigeria, but because they don't have the power to do
would have
such,
taken
the only
their-
thing they
their
can do
license.
is to actually say is a lie. But there are some things that you don't just say is a lie.
It's a
There are
lie.
some things you
People-
just accept
that's-
and say, okay, we are going to work
Yes.
on it, instead of trying to defend yourself. A lot of times our politicians are always trying to defend themselves, and when you are defending yourself, you are looking, in fact, people are just looking at you and saying, is it that this one does not know what he's saying or
trying
something?
to defend this statement is like trying to hide their pregnancy.
Exactly,
When people are seeing that
exactly.
you are pregnant.
And you are still saying you are not
And
pregnant.
you are still saying I'm not pregnant, and your stomach is
And
big.
it's
Everybody
serious.
is looking
You
at
can see
you are saying you are not
Or
pregnant.
maybe you are suffering from tuberculosis rather.
No, because it's very funny, because this is the kind of thing that happens after 7 years. You are coming to tell us that you are in a hurry.
In a
Okay,
hurry.
probably that's why they use the language, they are in a hurry, so they want to work play
Yeah.
magic. It's
No,
magic.
no.
It's only a magician that can in preparation.
That's not why it's like, when
It's
will
part
this
of
strike
Nigeria
end?
they want to
No,
fix.
in the school curriculum,
Yeah.
we have ASU strike fees. So,
Yes.
yeah, it is fees. So you cannot stay up to, unless you are in a private
Because
university.
it's
or private
yearly
school.
now.
Yeah, you cannot.
Every year.
There was strike last year.
Yeah,
it is
true.
fees in
So
their
this is
curriculum.
new
So
year now.
when it is that time, they'll say, okay, our
This
next
is
curriculum
time
is
is
ASU
ASU.
strike. You must go on that strike.
You
before
can
start the
imagine,
field.
you can
And-
imagine.
And some students like my alma mater, they are planning to write their exam, their final year exams.
Whoa.
21st of this month. Sorry, 21st of next month rather. Now imagine if they are going to embark on this strike. What is the fate of these young lads?
Well, in fact, today I saw something that really ticked me off about the bill that is being proposed in National House of Representatives of how they want to start giving out student loans. Loans to students. You know how they do abroad. So if you're a student and you cannot, fend for yourself in school, you are given a loan, and probably you start working from when you are even in school. when you finish school, you already know that there will be a job guaranteed for you abroad, and so you'll be able to pay back the loan. But now in Nigeria, where we don't have any guarantee,
I'm laughing.
so they are proposing, and so the president of ASU just told them that, in fact, he said it. I read the news this morning and said the bill is totally unnecessary. That was his statement. It is very unnecessary because in a country where ASU is up, in his statement he said, how do you expect a student who has incurred a debt of 6 million naira when in school to pay back after school when there's no job more than 10 years? So instead of them to do that, why not pay off these people and make sure you take care of unemployment in the country first before you start thinking of giving out loans? Because if you give loan to a student, me I will take and I will not pay because I don't have any means of
They have to fix the problem first.
I will not pay.
They have to fix the problem
first before you cannot be bringing up one kind of solution that you know that
before solution. You have to fix the problem.
You have to fix that problem.
There's even a problem there. We don't have maintenance culture. If we start this thing now, it is them that pass the bill. They will tell you that they gave the social students 1 million naira, but what they give the student might be 200,000.
True.
They will take the remaining 800.
True.
We don't have the
and in fact, before you even be giving such a loan, the processes you will pass through.
You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Exactly.
It will continue like that.
Yes.
And before you even get the loan, you must have.
And so you see that people that are deserving to get the loan won't even get it.
Yes.
So you see other people just getting on the platter of good. People that might not even need it as much.
I love what Missy said in the beginning. These things happen in the Western countries where you can
yes.
they will be paying up your debt,
your student loans. We hear it.
But now in Nigeria, lecturers will tell you to come to school by 8 and then close by 6. When will you go to
you go to work?
And even if you manage, even if you, how much are you going to earn to pay off
your loan?
How much are you going to
after the school save?
No work.
You
go for
some people stay 10 years. They have not gotten a job.
Now,
10 years.
Now, if the person eventually decides to ride Okada or Marawa or Keke, you expect him to, from that sort of income,
to start paying up. That's why I say I will not pay back. If you are giving someone a loan, there has to be a plan. Okay, this is your payment plan, and how is the person going to achieve that payment plan when the person doesn't have anything?
But just calling out our government to fix our education sector. It's like they are. They are not. They don't want to do anything about it.
Exactly.
It's very important.
Any year that has to stay for 1 year without going on strike, I think they should declare a public holiday for that year.
No, it's something else because this it has been.
It is becoming annoying.
It's becoming annoying.
Because of something that we had year 1A and year 1B. You can imagine.
My year 1 is almost 10 months. Then when we resume, so in my department, in our lecture room, we have like 2014 and 2013 students.
You can imagine in the same hall. You can imagine. You can imagine. And our educational system just keeps deteriorating.
When exam wants to start.
It's something else. It's really something else. Let us try. In this instance, you cannot blame the lecturers. You cannot blame the staff. You cannot blame academic staff because they have tried.
They have children.
So
they have families to take care of.
The government should please do something.
In schools.
Exactly.
Expect them to feed, make us
exactly.
So I'm not blaming them.
So we are calling on our Nigerian government. Since you guys said we are in a hurry to fix Nigeria, please, this is somewhere we can start from. The educational sector is suffering bitterly. So please.
Nobody wants to even look at that aspect.
I'm telling
education in Nigeria is dead.
On the gist. Now we have a very, very hot topic for you, for everybody to discuss. So it's not just for us, but then for you guys as well. Sizzling topic.
Cooking something.
So right after this short commercial break, we will discuss that. Stay tuned.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081 687 09103, 090 416 26640, and 091 374 23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio. View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this View Radio.
Kida leave him for me for View Radio. Like me, I enjoy them for me. Haji go na go di.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Alright, you're welcome back to Launch Hour on View Ultimate FM. Join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we're live to be part of our programs. Now, I have a voice clip, an audio clip to just play for you guys to listen to, and then at the end, I want to hear our opinions on what we think about it.
Just listen carefully to what one of our sisters said. Our dear sister.
You just say one of our sisters. So let's listen.
How will you be driving 2012? Even if I want to get a car safe, I will not buy a 2012 Benz. Fine, I know it's still expensive. It's not Toyota. It's not Corolla or something. But then when you want to drive a Benz, even you as my friend, as my guy, if you want to buy a Benz, I will pray for you to buy a Benz that is still in vogue, like a Benz that Benz will not even be up to 7 million naira. So what are you telling me? So you want to be driving 7 million naira Benz? Do you not want to buy a recent Benz, even if it's not 2022 Benz? Maybe like from 2016 upward. Do you get? Or you get a G-Wagon or something. That's when you'll be able to stand amongst people and say, oh yes, you spent your money. Do you get? So yes, I'm like, Kini. If you toast me with a 2012 Benz, like, you for know me now. So if you toast me with that kind of car, I will not even take you seriously because, like, you cannot whine me. Do you get? So that's just what I'm trying to say, fam. Yes, because I'm like, Kini. If you toast me with a
hear what you are trying to say.
She just said, so that's what I'm trying to say, fam.
You don't know what you're saying.
She ended it with that's what I'm trying to say, fam. So wait, you guys should not talk. I know you guys have a whole lot to say, but then I want our audience to actually participate a lot in this. So do well to leave your comments on our Facebook page at Ultimate FM, and you can give us a call as well. This is the number 091 3000 2009. Very simple. 091 3000 2009. Give us a call or leave a comment on our Facebook page. Now, straight to this wonderful audio we just listened.
Cannot be fine to me.
No
matter how fine she is, that statement alone
just made her ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, but now let's dive into this conversation. I want us to talk about this.
Me, I'm not diving. No, I'm walking in slowly.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I don't
want to start from Arize. Dami, you start.
I'm very sure
let's talk about
that
it.
girl might not even, maybe her dad or not even have a bicycle, or I can't see what is.
Are we?
So it's just that, and the kind of way we put pressure on ourselves and the kind of limit we set for ourselves sometimes is very wrong, because if someone like we said about someone using material, so let me go to husband material now. Where son want to find you now, and you get G-Wagon, my sister. hey, you go tail for house for your papa house. I pity your
You know
life.
if you take because papa go pursue one day.
So the kind of standard we set for ourselves as ladies out there sometimes is very wrong. It's very wrong because someone, me, I even prefer someone that will start from the scratch with, like to someone that has already made
It's
it,
already
and at
made,
the end of
yes.
the day you kind of insult, you kind of, at least when even you want to boost, like, and when you want to say something, then you are so this when I met you, kind of even have something to brag. I'm not saying that if you say I'm a rich girl that I want to date that I should not go for it, but the kind of standard we set for ourselves before getting married or before going to relationship is not let's kind of put a from a house that your dad did not even have a car. Though me, I'm praying that I should do my own marriage should do better, that my life should be better than my parents.
Yeah, of
but
course.
That person must be this, must be that, must be. No, it's not. It's very, very wrong. We should not say that kind of standard for ourselves.
Arinze, I'm even afraid of telling you to talk because the way you're doing, like you came for war.
I didn't mean I saw this girl.
For slapper.
Okay.
Make she receive sense.
Okay. First of all, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Shebi, now, if they use this girl for ritual, I will start to cry. Abi, if you see her on the pictures, they use this girl for ritual. I'm not saying ritual is good, but if you hear that they use this girl for ritual, I will start
this kind of all these kind of things that cause
push people
yes,
to do what they do.
exactly.
And I'm telling someone that bought a 7 million naira Benz, that the car is not worth it. And there's another thing that she said that caught my ear. This one in my eyes again. It caught my ear. The thing entered my ear where she said, do you know the kind of cars I have entered?
I have entered.
Not the one that I have.
No, not the one that my father has.
The
one she has entered.
Not the one that you have.
Thank you.
What
please,
a shame.
I beg. In my language, you say biko. I beg. If you want to say something, make sure you filter what you want to say. You open your mouth, because it is free.
You know, some people don't actually think before they talk.
They speak.
When it's when they were maybe when after speaking or something, that's when
their sense will now come back. Am I the one that said this?
Rubbish,
you understand? Now you didn't even say the car that your father has, or the cars that you have, or the car that your brother have. You are now telling us that the ones you have entered that he should go and get a G-Wagon, or probably get at least 2016 model of Benz. My sister, in this current Nigeria, 7 million.
You are not even saying if there is 250,000.
I forgot my that one since. Even if you can't
we get more to
even if na mixture, that's no problem. But how can somebody? Let me not say something because Miss is doing maybe she wants to attack me.
No, I don't. I really do not have the power right now to attack anybody.
This girl has left me speechless.
I don't have the power to attack anybody. So before I emphasize that, you can give us a call on our studio line because I really want someone to talk about this topic from. The cars you have entered. You know, it's the entitlement for me. So you can give us a call on our studio line 091 3000 2009 or leave a comment. We're going to read the comments out. Now, my own opinion to this issue, I would say that this girl needs orientation, proper orientation.
She needs God in her life.
Of what life is all about. Because if you ask me, if I was to probably detect the age of this girl, she should be like around 19, 20, 21.
Age doesn't matter. If
sometimes it goes through. Probably she's still in school and the rave of everything is still getting to her. She has not really seen life. Probably she's really inexperienced. Let me put it as such. If that is not the case, then I would just say that you need to receive sense.
In Jesus' name.
If she's not naive, then I would just say she needs to receive sense, because someone could be naive based on the current space that the person is at a particular time. So I can actually say, okay, maybe it's because she's still small, she has not really seen it, she has not seen life. But then if she is mature age-wise and she's still thinking like this, then auntie, in this 2022, receive sense. But then I'll just say this, that she's not the only one that thinks like this. There are thousands of young girls, young ladies, women in Nigeria that have this same mentality. It's just that they have not come out to talk, because nobody has stumbled upon one voice note or the other that they have sent to someone, or nobody has stumbled on the messages that they might have sent to men that are asking them out, and they have diminished the men, In fact, they have lowered the man's self-esteem to nothing simply because the man does not have money. This is the way men, and you see many of the girls that are falling for the tricks of this ritualist, they are like this. Yeah. Now she said, do you know how many cars have entered? She said she made a lot of take something from. She said if you are driving a 2016 model and above, it will actually make you be able to stand in public. Meaning that if you are driving a 7 million naira car, you cannot stand. That's why I said she needs orientation.
So now if you have Lexus, you have Venza,
you can't stand in public. So she said if you are driving a car of 7 million, you should not even come and talk to her. You should not toast her. That was what she said. And this whole thing just screams entitlement. So it's not your own. No. You don't have it. But you expect that the man that because you are what? Now what I would just say is, ladies, we have said this countless times, and I know you have probably heard it somewhere or from someone. Let us up our game. I don't have any issue with you requesting for something good for yourself, but you yourself, what do you have?
What can you offer?
That's the question you need to ask yourself first.
I love that question.
Now you are saying 7, you cannot date somebody with 7 million naira car. How much car do you have? No, which card? No, damn it, allow me talk because I'm angry now. Which car do you have that you are driving? No, maybe if your car is 40 million, I can say you don't want to go down. So you want to go above you know, that kind of thing. So I can actually say, maybe it's because our car is 40 million. But I'm very sure you don't have any car. And you are saying you cannot date somebody that is driving a car of 7. How much is in your account? I saw a post relating to this issue, and the person said this kind of girl probably has 915 naira in her account because First Bank has taken 15 naira for stamp duty. You know, that kind of thing. And they are the ones that talk a lot. You see these ladies that are made. Let me give an example. You see people like Genevieve, Linda Ikeji, and the likes of them. You always on the low. They just post once in a while, and they're always doing boss lady stuff. You know, when you see them, you be like, these women. But you see this particular group of women that are saying 7 million car is nothing. They don't have anything. And let us stop it.
You should know that English file does not make noise. It is those local files.
Let us empower. The bottom line of everything is let us empower ourselves as women first. Not even women, as everybody. Let us empower ourselves first before we see lots of qualities. Like what I've said, husband material 250 yards. We are looking for several qualities in a man. You yourself, have you looked at yourself and say, what qualities do I have that this man will actually want in me?
What can attract someone?
What can attract someone to me? What are you just say you want this, you want this? You yourself, what are you bringing? Now you might not be very, very rich. You might not have a lot of money in your account, but as a woman, if you have, in fact, there are some women that they don't have money, but they can actually help you make money.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't have money themselves, but there are some kind of things they just say, and the kind of ideas they bring, it actually make you something. What are you bringing? You're not bringing anything.
Imagine telling your boyfriend or your girlfriend your problems, and the only thing they have to offer to you is it is well.
Or imagine having
they'll just say it is well. No. It is well. How is it well?
No, I mean, don't be angry. There are sometimes that all you have to say is it is well. Use the fact that you should be able to think properly. You should be able to think of something. It's not every time it is well. Sometimes if it tells you something, you can just say, I just thought about this idea. It all boils down to how you have improved yourself as a person, because you cannot give what you don't have. Exactly. That's the reason why many people say it is well, because that is the extent they can think to. But if you have tried to improve yourself over the years, you will see that you bring something better to the table. I think I've spoken a lot. I've spoken too much because this whole issue is making me tired already. So I think I'll just end here. Arinze and Dami, do you guys have any other thing to say before we wrap up?
I would just say, let's look forward to everything we want to say and we want to talk about. Let's process it first in our mind before you say that, because someone might be some out there might take what and she said, and she might not even know. Exactly. And this is what is happening in our society, that we are kind of want to eradicate this issue of ritualists, and this lady is bringing out something.
And you see men they are motivating them. So true.
Someone that wants, maybe someone somewhere wants to date her now, wants to go and look all means to look for money to buy that
2016 and above.
Just let's do better.
Exactly.
My final word is to the government of federal government, do well and settle this your rift with ASU, so that these students can go back to school. I know how it feels. All of us here, we are one student. Apart, okay, wait. You people
do you just say apart from me?
Apart from Messi,
yes,
we attended private university. So we attended state university. We saw hell. You understand? 4-year course turned to many more extra years. So please, ASUU strike and non-payment of salaries to the staff, so that the student can have, at least we know that there's no other job waiting for them. We know.
At
so
least
let them finish early.
At least let
them finish early before they start hustling.
Yes, because we know. I don't want to pretend that there is job. Let us not even go there. There is no job. At least let them finish early. If it is hustling, if it's going to learn trade,
venture into business, or you want to go and learn a trade,
travel,
or you want to learn a skill.
Yeah. If you want to turn to a musician, just do one. But
and
please let them graduate.
You know something that I just remembered as well, relating to this whole job thing, is how Nigerian fair towards graduates when it comes to job qualifications and requirements. You see a job will say applications or the age requirement is 25 below, 25 below, and you keep wondering, like me that also kept in school for 9 years, I'm now 29 years old. Then how am I?
We don't even need to look
how am I supposed to look for the job?
We are waiting for pension.
Now this one is not just to the government as well, it's still to organizations, private owned organizations, public, every organization in Nigeria. We currently know the state of things, so let's be a little bit more lenient when we are making out qualifications and requirements for jobs, because I don't know when maybe you want the people you want to fall from heaven, because if it's in this Nigeria you're looking for them, it's very difficult to find people with such requirements. Exactly. All right, that was it this afternoon on Launch Hour on VO Ultimate FM. Join us again tomorrow for another interesting episode as we discuss hot topics and also dish out those hot gists as they come. Have a great day. Bye.
Have a nice